Former President Trump says Vice President Kamala Harris happened to turn black a few years ago, questioning her racial identity as he takes questions from the National Association of Black Journalists. Good evening, I'm Norah O'Donnell, and thank you for being with us. We start tonight with a fact check. The vice president's heritage is both Indian and Jamaican. But that didn't stop the Republican presidential nominee from accusing her of downplaying parts of her identity during the combative interview in front of a jeering crowd. Remember, Donald Trump rose to political prominence in part by falsely claiming that former President Barack Obama was not born in America. CBS Nikole Killion was in the room in Chicago.
There was no applause as former President Trump walked out on stage. Instead, it was a mix of boos and some outburst. One question in, the former president quickly panned one of the moderators who asked about some of his past comments.
Why doesn't he show his birth certificate? Such a racist question.
Denigrating people of color and black journalists.
I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I think it's a very rude introduction.
Trump was then asked about presumptive Democratic nominee Kamala Harris.
Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black? She was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn, and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
I think somebody should look into that, too, when you continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
Trump's remarks sparked backlash from Harris, who is the daughter of Jamaican and Indian immigrants, went to an historically black college, and is a member of a black sorority. Her campaign called it the same hostility he has shown throughout his life. The White House called it insulting.
What he just said, what you just read out to me, is repulsive.
Trump was also asked if his running mate, J.D. Vance, would be ready on day one. Vance has been under fire in recent days for criticizing people without children.
Historically, the vice president, in terms of the election, does not have any impact. I mean, virtually no impact. It's all about the presidential pick. Virtually never has it mattered.
The former president was also jeered for repeating controversial comments about black jobs and claiming that he was the best president for African Americans since Abraham Lincoln. The event was cut short so Trump could attend a rally tonight in Pennsylvania. Vice President Harris is in talks to address NABJ in September. Norah?
Nikole Killion with all those details. Nikole, thank you very much.